What's up, guys? CliffBeats, no script off the rip of the one and only. We are back with the one and only, the late, great George Carlin. We are checking out death penalty. How do you feel about the death penalty?
I don't think I have a strong argument for either side.
I think it's necessary in certain situations. Not always, though.
But what if you're wrong? That's always my thing. It's like, but what if you're wrong?
It would have to be a very a clear, decisive
But
charge.
there have been cases where it has been
know.
clear, yada, yada, and then it comes out that it wasn't.
I know. Let's see what George Carlin has to say about it. Go subscribe to George Carlin. This isn't his main page, but I will link it in the description down below. We're here to help promote and show love to George Carlin. I know he's no longer here with us, but you can still take a second to go show love to his channel. You ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
Let's go. That was an oxygen she was hitting before we started the video. Let's go.
The same way we made up the death penalty. We made them both up, sanctity of life and the death penalty. Aren't we versatile? And you know, in this country now, there are a lot of people who want to expand the death penalty to include drug dealers. This is really stupid. Drug dealers aren't afraid to die. They're already killing each other every day on the streets by the hundreds. Drive-bys, gang shootings, they're not afraid to die. Death penalty doesn't mean anything unless you use it on people who are afraid to die. Like the bankers who launder the drug money. The bankers who launder the drug money.
There you go.
Forget the dealers. You want to slow down that drug traffic, you got to start executing a few of these fucking bankers. White, middle-class Republican bankers. And I'm not talking about soft American executions like lethal injection. I'm talking about fucking crucifixion, folks. Let's bring back crucifixions, a form of capital punishment that Christians and Jews of America can really appreciate. And I'd go a little further. I'd crucify people upside down. Like St. Peter, feet up, head down, and naked. I'd have naked upside-down crucifixions on TV once a week at halftime of the Monday Night Football game.
What the hell, George?
Escalated.
This guy's going crazy.
I thought he was going to say guillotine, so I guess maybe that's a little...
I think guillotine's a little bit better than this. Upside down crucifixions in the middle of a Super Bowl halftime show.
Live on TV. Hey, they used to have them at Town Hall.
The Monday Night Crucifixions. You'd have people tuning in don't even care about football. Wouldn't you like to hear Dan Deerdorf explain why the nails have to go in at a certain angle?
Oh, that's
And
fucked
I'll guarantee you one thing, you start executing, you start nailing one white banker per week to a big wooden cross on national TV, you're going to see that drug traffic begin to slow down pretty fucking quick. Pretty fucking quick. You won't even be able to buy drugs in schools and prisons anymore. Now, I don't care about capital punishment one way or another because I know it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything except maybe satisfy a kind of biblical need for revenge. You know, if you read the Bible, you see that it's full of retribution and revenge. So really, capital punishment is kind of a religious ritual. It's a purification rite. It's a modern sacrament. And as long as that's true, I say, let's liven it up a little. I honestly believe if you make the death penalty a little more entertaining and learn to market it correctly, you just might be able to raise enough money to balance the stupid fucking budget. Balance the stupid fucking budget.
Did we not just have this conversation yesterday?
We did.
Oh my
That's
God.
kinda
Not
wild.
this extreme.
No.
But we had this balancing budget and money. So let George talk about it. But we just had this. It's crazy. It wasn't on camera. God bless it.
And don't forget, the polls show the American people want capital punishment and they want a balanced budget. And I think even in a fake democracy, people ought to get what they want once in a while just to feed this illusion that they're really in charge. Let's use capital punishment the same way we use sports and television in this country to distract people and take their minds off how bad they're being fucked by the upper 1%. Now, unfortunately, Unfortunately, Monday Night Football doesn't last long enough. What we really need is year-round capital punishment on TV every night with sponsors. Gotta have sponsors. I'm sure as long as we're killing people, Marlboro Cigarettes and Dow Chemical will be proud to participate. Proud to participate. Balance the stupid fucking budget.
Since they're already killing people, and
Yeah.
they'd be proud to participate. Well, you know, the good thing is that cigarettes have gone down. Like, smoking in general has kind of almost like dissipated.
Smoking cigarettes, but I wonder if it's been replaced by like e-cigarettes or vaping.
E-cigarettes, and also pouches have become more popular. Like
What'd you say?
Pouches, like they have the dip pouch. There's other things too that people are using.
That sounds
instead of
terrible
smoking
for your
cigarettes.
teeth, friends.
All of it's terrible. Here we go. No judgment here. I smoked for 15 years, you know. So
Yeah.
Ready?
Go for it.
And let me say this to you, my interesting Judeo-Christian friends. Not only do I recommend crucifixions, I'd be in favor of bringing back beheadings. Beheadings on TV, slow motion, instant replay. And maybe you could let the heads roll down a little hill and fall into one of 5 numbered holes.
Oh my God. Make it a gambling
Let
thing.
the people at home gamble on which hole the head is going to fall into. And you do it in a stadium so the mob can gamble on it too. Raise a little more money. And if you want to expand the violence a little longer to sell a few more commercials, instead of using an axe, you do the beheadings with a handsaw. Hey, don't bail out on me now, goddammit. The blood is already on our hands. All we're talking about is a matter of degree. You want something a little more delicate? We'll do the beheadings with an olive fork. That would be nice, and it would take a good goddamn long time. There's a lot of good things we could be doing. When's the last time we burned someone at the stake? It's been too long. Here's another form of capital punishment. Comes out of a nice, rich religious tradition. Burning people at the stake. Sponsor, Bridgeford Charcoal. And you put it on TV on Sunday mornings. The Sunday morning evangelicals send us an offering, praise Jesus, human bonfire. You don't think that would get big ratings? In this sick fucking country? Shit, you'd have people skipping church to watch this stuff. And you take the money they send in the offerings and you use it to balance the budget. What about boiling people in oil? Boy, those were the days, weren't they? You get the oil going real good, you know, a nice high rolling boil, and then slowly at the end of a rope, you lower the perpetrator head first into the boiling oil. Huh? You talk about fun shit.
Oh my God.
Where does this man's brain go, dude? This is insanity. I think I listened to this a long time ago. I don't remember it being this extreme, though.
That's some crazy Hannibal, weird.
We haven't gotten the Hannibal cannibal yet. Well, this is pretty crazy right
I mean,
now.
when you're boiling a person in oil, you're like frying them. That's
there's
weird.
Yeah.
I was just like, what could that
It made me think of
smell
people
like?
when they used to like try to ram the gates open, like medieval times. They'd pour the oil on top of people when they were trying to ram it.
It
Sort of
made me think of stonings too, because that's like a. Okay, go.
Look at me and you contributing. We're contributing. Why are you getting so
Sorry.
scared?
I don't know.
You have noise canceling headphones on too. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
First into the boiling oil. Huh? You talk about fun shit. And just to encourage citizen participation, you let the mob in the stadium control the speed of the rope. Good, clean, wholesome family entertainment. The kids will love it. The kids will love it. And at the same time they're enjoying themselves, we're teaching them a nice Christian moral lesson. Boiling people in oil. Sponsor, Crisco. And maybe instead of boiling all these guys, every now and then you could French fry a couple of them, you know? French fried felons, dip a guy in egg batter just for a goof, you know? Kind of a tempura thing, huh? Jeffrey Dahmer never thought of this shit, did he?
Well, we went the Hannibal Lecter route.
See?
All right, here we go.
Jeffrey Dahmer, eat your heart out. Which is an interesting thought in and of itself. All right, enough nostalgia. What about some modern forms of capital punishment? How about we throw a guy off the World Trade Center and whoever he lands on wins the Publishers Clearinghouse?
Well,
okay, something a little more sophisticated. You dip a guy in brown gravy and lock him in a small room with a Wolverine who's high on angel dust.
Oh my God.
There's one guy's not going to be fucking with too many kids at the bus stop for a while, huh? Here's something really nice you could do. You shoot a guy out of a high-speed catapult right into a brick wall. Trouble is, it would be over too quick. It's no good for TV, you know. You'd have to do a whole bunch of guys right in a row. Rapid fire capital punishment. 15 catapults. While you're shooting off one, you're loading up the others. Of course, every now and then you would have to stop to clean off the wall. Cleanliness, right next to godliness.
Wow, we tried it in nice.
All right, high tech. I sense some of yous are waiting for high tech. I got it. You take a small tactical nuclear weapon and stick it up a guy's ass. A thermonuclear suppository. Preparation H-bomb. You talk about fallout, huh?
Oh, no.
Or you take the bomb and you stick it just inside that little hole on the end of a guy's dick, you know? Yeah, a bomb in a dick. When it goes off, the guy wouldn't know whether he was coming or going. Get out of here. I got you. Hey. Listen.
All right, that was good.
That was wild.
Dude, we haven't heard George Carlin in a while.
No, we haven't. I really like George Carlin. He really flies in the deep end.
Oh my God.
That was wild.
He came with all this energy and got me jacked up.
That ending bit was really funny. You don't know if he's coming or going. Yeah.
I like how in the beginning, you know, we're storytelling, talking about all these extreme things, but at the end he shows a little bit more of like his wordplay within his comedy too. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he can give you everything, give you stories, punchlines, whatever you want, but it's just I've never seen anybody like George Carlin before.
He said, "Eat your heart out, Jeffrey Dahmer."
Yeah, he said, think about that one.
Think about that one.
Yeah, man. George Carlin is very special, guys, and we have a lot of stuff we have to catch up on. I think you've only seen a few videos from him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I covered some of his content when I first started the channel a few years ago. I can't really recall all of it, so we're going to have to refresh our memory and introduce Karen to more of it. So if you have any suggestions, comment down below. Let us know what we have to see. But like I said, I will post George Carlin's original channel in the description so you guys can go like and go subscribe. That would mean a lot. And then, yeah, let us know what we have to see. But it's crazy that we just talked about not killing people, but some of the stuff last night, then he starts talking about it in the beginning, but then he goes off on a tangent about death penalties. But what's even creepier to me is you were a step ahead of him. You had like 3 instances where you knew where his mind was going, and I'm over here like, I sleep next to this girl every night. she's over here thinking about putting me in a guillotine every night. Off with his head.
Oh, not every night.
Last night she was in her sleep. She goes, rude. This middle of nowhere, I'm just laying there, rude. I was like, what happened? See, she's thinking about it.
I don't know. I have no consciousness of that.
Don't worry, if there's any foul play, it's definitely not Karen. All right, we got to go, guys. Love you. Stay safe. Please show love to George Carlin. Most important part of this video. Let us know what else we have to see. We're going to be checking out all types of comedians. We've been loving this comedy journey we're on. Just do us a favor and make sure you show love to the original artists. It's on to the next one. We will see you there. You should see a video pop up right here. Anything you want to add, darling? No?
See you there.
We'll see you there. Stay safe, everybody. If you ever need me, my Instagram's down below, too. We love you. Stay safe. On to the next one.
Off we go.
Off we go.